Hi everyone, today we're going to look at multiplying by 5. So looking at our 5 times tables and how we can use this within word problems. So let's have a quick look today. So you can use the 5 times table song to help you. I have put that link on Tapestry as well. And there's also a White Rose video which tells you about how to multiply by 5. Let's say our 5 times tables together. We're ready. 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 3 times 5 is 15, 4 times 5 is 20, 5 times 5 is 25, 6 times 5 is 30, 7 times 5 is 35, 8 times 5 is 40, 9 times 5 is 45, and 10 times 5 is 50. So well done if you said that with me. Remember, you need to keep practicing these, so go on Timetable Rockstars, keep practicing, get your grown-ups to write some down for you or just say them to you and you've got to say the answer. Okay, so just keep practicing because it's really important to know your times tables, and that's for 2s, 5s, 10s, and we've started to learn 3s. So keep going with that. So let's have a look at this number track here at the bottom. We've got some missing numbers. So pause the video and work out what the missing numbers are. So it goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I'm sure you managed to do that. Give yourselves a big tick. Okay, right. How many marbles are there all together? So what I want you to think about, and you might need to pause the video to have a little bit of thinking time, but how many marbles are there all together? And what would the multiplication sentence be? Remember thinking about how many jars and then how many marbles are in each jar helps us work out the calculation. So pause the video and work that out for me. Yeah, there are 20 marbles in total, aren't there? Because we've got 5, 10, 15, 20. There's 5 marbles in each jar. So there's 4 jars and there's 5 marbles in each jar. So we do 4 times 5, don't we? Okay, because there's 4 jars and 5 marbles in each jar. Well done if you did that. Let's have a look at this one then. How many fingers altogether? And then what would our multiplication sentence be? Remember working out how many hands there are and then how many we're timesing it by. So how many fingers are there holding it up? Pause the video and have a go. So yeah, there are 25 fingers in total, aren't there? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, which is 5 times 5. Well done. Right, what I want you to do now is you need to write down the calculation which matches these pictures. So you can draw the pictures and then write the calculation next to the correct one. Okay, so you're going to have to draw them first, which is fairly straightforward, or the other option is you could write 10th frame and then do the calculation, but as long as you either draw them or write what it is and write the correct calculation, and if you pause the video and do that, the answers will then come on. Here we are, we've got the deans. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lots of 5, haven't we? There are 5 deans made up of 5. So that goes to 5 times 5. Our tens frame shows 5 on this one and 5 on this one. And we've got 2 tens frames. So that's 2 times 5. The number line has jumped 1, 2, 3 lots of 5. And the dice just shows 1 lot of 5 because it's just 5. So give yourselves a tick if you did that. This time we're now going to compare some multiplications. So like we usually compare numbers, we're now going to compare some multiplications. So you need to work out what this side is, and then what this side is, and then decide, is it greater than, less than, or equals to using these symbols. So we've done this lots at school, so you're very familiar with these. Remember the crocodile eats the biggest number, but you're going to have to work out this side before you work out this side, and then decide which is the bigger side. And sometimes you will just know, but sometimes you might have to work out one side to then know what the other is, and then put the symbol in the middle. Off you go. So 3 times 5 is 15, which is bigger than 5 times 2 because that's 10. 10 times 5 is equal to 5 times 10, so we've got 50 on either side. And 4 times 5 is less than 11 times 2, because 4 times 5 is 20, and 11 times 2 is 22. Give yourselves a tick if you did that. Okay. Cat says the bar model shows 5 lots of 6. So we've got here the bar model, The total is 30. The whole is 30. And she's saying it's made up of 5 lots of 6. Is Kat correct? And explain how you know. So pause the video and have a little think. Is she correct that the bar model shows 5 lots of 6? No, she's wrong, isn't she? Because the bar model actually shows 6 lots of 5. She's done it the wrong way around, hasn't she? Because if it showed 5 lots of 6, the 6 would be the number and there would only be 5 of them. Whereas it's showing the 5 and the 6 boxes, isn't there? So it's showing 6 lots of 5, 6 times 5. Okay, this time, cookies come in packs of 5. Mo has 18 cookies. How many full packs can be made and how many left over? Bit of a tricky one, this one. You're going to have to use your times tables to work out how many packs Mo has, how many full packs he has. But he might have some left over and they come in packs of 5. So how many full packs can be made and how many left over? Pause the video and have a go. So Mo can make 3 full packs of 5 cookies with 3 left over. Well done if you did that. Okay, so a bit of a times table check now. So we did our times tables at the beginning. I want you to pause the video and work out the answers to these. Sometimes it is a different number that's missing, so just be careful and make sure you are looking. But pause the video and have a go, and then the answers will come on. So here we have 5 times 5 is 25. 45 equals 9 times 5. Don't forget to give yourselves a tick if you got these right, or dot them if you got them wrong. 5 times 6 equals 30. 5 times 8 equals 40. 35 equals 7 times 5. 55 equals 11 times 5. 5 times 1 equals 5. 5 times 0 equals 0. 10 equals 5 times 2. And 12 times 5 equals 60. So well done if you managed to do that. If you got any wrong, if you popped a dot, maybe have a look and see where you went wrong. Or if you need to ask your grown-up for some help, then make sure you do, because like I say, it is important to know your times tables. Then the last challenge for today, we're going back to comparing. So looking at our greater than, less than and equals to, remembering the crocodile eats the biggest number. So work out each side. You need to be careful with these, look, because there's an addition and a takeaway there as well. So you need to work out what 4 times 5 is, and then 2 times 5 and add them together to then know if it's bigger than, less than or equal to this side. So pause the video and have a go, and then the answers will come on. So 7 times 5 is less than 5 times 8, because 7 times 5 is 35 and 5 times 8 is 40. 6 times 5 is 30, which is equal to 4 times 5 add 2 times 5. 4 times 5 is 20, add 2 times 5 add 10. So that's 30 as well. 2 times 5 is 10, which is equal to 3 times 5. That's 15. Take away 1 times 5, which is 5. So 15 take away 5 is 10. Exactly the same. 12 times 2 equals 2 times 12. So well done if you managed to do that. My goodness, that was quite tricky, wasn't it? All right, well done, everybody.